And good morning. This is Eureka Creep Stripto Hub. This is Eureka John on Eureka Street Crypto Hub, and it is Tuesday, 7:08 a.m., April 6th, the year 2021. Wow, I'm really together this morning. Anyway. I'm broadcasting a little later today. I am not working today. I am burning my last day of PTO before it resets. I've been at my job for 4 years now, so this is going on my 5th, and hopefully it might be my last because I would love to go on full-time into crypto, as that is my goal, but until then, I will keep plugging away, and I will keep being a happy wage slave because I'm actually okay with being what people call a wage slave, because I am contributing to the economy and doing my part and earning my crypto the honest way, I guess. So anyway, either way, whatever. I lost my train of thought. But this is episode 103. I've been broadcasting every morning since February 6th, 2021. And then I've been broadcasting. I started with this YouTube channel and Theta stream on October 24th, 2020. So it's been going for a minute now. And I'm just kind of seeing how many consecutive mornings I could do. It took me a little bit to kind of work out the best time and format and how to do this channel, but this is just me. I'm not a professional, just figuring this stuff out as I go along. I do have a regular job and a regular family and all this other stuff, so I'm not in crypto full time, although one day I do aspire to be. But every single day I'm learning a little something new, and you're along for this journey with me as I document it. And I'm definitely not a professional or a financial advisor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I'm not shilling any particular projects or token. I'm just talking about things that I discover every day and things that I like, or some things that I don't like as far as crypto projects. But I've been kind of wading through all this technology and trying to learn it as I go along, and the stuff just sometimes makes absolutely zero sense, and the more I just put my head down and really just try to charge through the topic and the concept, I usually will come out on the other side understanding it. One notable observation of this was when I was trying to get through the hash graph video. That was a really tough technology for me to try to understand and wrap my head around, and what Hedera hash graph was. And with the help of some of the community and in the comments of the videos, I was able to finally really gain a good understanding of what that technology is and does. And that is the goal of what I'm trying to do here. So, is just to fully understand a lot of these basic concepts to some people. So, and here I am. Let's go on to the old coin gecko and see what we got. Let me refresh this bad boy. Okay, Bitcoin sitting at $58,670. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 53.9%, down from 55 point something percent a couple days ago. Ethereum dominance is 12% even. I'm looking at the dominance factor now because I'm seeing an altcoin bull market, and Bitcoin's just kind of been staying where it's at for the past week, and just paying attention to that number now. I kind of understand what Bitcoin dominance means, and that means basically how much is Bitcoin dominating the market over all the other altcoins. And I normally wouldn't care about this, but all over Twitter I just see a lot of Bitcoin maximalism and a lot of really rude, angry statements about people who are buying into some of these other projects that they call shite coins. So I'm just like, okay, well, let's really see what's going on here. And Bitcoin dominance right now is only at 53.9%. I mean, there's a whole other 47.1%, whatever, my math. Anyway, so there's a lot of other tokens and projects out there, and with Web 3.0 come, in full swing and taking over the internet, and the internet is moving towards the blockchain and IPFS protocol decentralized file sharing, decentralized servers, and wallets in your browsers. So there are a lot of projects surrounding this. The data economy, things like Ocean Protocol and stuff like that. Chainlink and oracles connecting real world data to the blockchain. All this is being implemented, and you can't ignore it. And it's not just Bitcoin, although Bitcoin, is to me, an amazing store of value. Digital gold and the whole concept is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So Bitcoin is king, but there is a lot of amazing technology out here, and I believe in the future we will no longer be shareholders of stocks. In a way, we will be stakeholders of tokenized economies and companies. And whether or not this is a good thing can be debated. There are a lot of people out there who have positive and negative feelings about the World Economic Forum and what they're doing with this great reset. And I believe it's going to bring in a tokenized economy. And they even said you will own nothing and you will be happy. That is a whole other debate. I personally am on the side of the libertarian in that debate. I will go ahead and just flat out say that. And I am biased. And in my show here, I am biased, more leaning libertarian. And I am also have my specific projects and tokens that I like to talk about because it's what I'm invested in. So hey, if there's some things you want to talk about, you want me to talk about, shoot me a DM, and I'll be happy to take a look at whatever project. And I'm open to discovering the gamut of tons of different types of tokens and projects and currencies and and concepts and everything on this show, because it's all about questions to me, and it's all about wanting to know. I want to know. Okay. I talk about all types of stuff. And last night I went down a whole Tron versus Ethereum rabbit hole, which I'll get onto that in a second. But in the meantime, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. $2,119.80, up 16.7% in the last 7 days. Binance in third place at 384.29. I mean, Ethereum, it's just, I think it's going to hit 3,000 very soon, and it's just all this institutional and mainstream adoption. People, bitching about the gas fees and stuff. Yeah, sure. The gas fees suck, but institutions and corporations, they don't care about gas fees, and they are implementing. DeFi is here. NFTs are here. Oh, by the way, I found this baseball card. This is the original GIF right here. If you can see it. I don't know if it's showing up on the Sportflix from 1987. Tony Fernandez with the Blue Jays. Yeah, it's the original GIF. But speaking of NFTs, baseball cards are like NFTs, and there it is. There. Action. I remember that was so cool. Anyway, I just happened to be sitting I was arranging books, and kind of redid my bookcases and found the Sportflix in one of my books. So it just kind of fell out. I was like, Tony Fernandez. XRP is at 96 cents. It's doing really well. So congratulations to you people that stuck with XRP. It's back up in fourth place now. Hey man, more power to that. I did not have the diamond hands that it required to stick with XRP during all the SEC stuff. It just wasn't really a project that I have. Well, don't be ever married to any project. Don't be married to a project. I mean, you're in it for the money. I'm in it for the tech too. And I definitely love researching all this stuff about tech, just because I'm a tech-oriented type of person that enjoys reading and learning about this stuff. But at the same time, I still want to make money, and I ducked out of XRP as it was just a little too much drama for me to really want to just stick in at that moment. But congratulations to the other people. I'm also wondering, where is that Flare token drop? I have not seen that Flare token drop. I have 3 wallets that are supposed to receive that Flare token drop, and none of them have received it. So if you've received the Flare token drop, let me know. I want to figure out what's going on. I've tried Googling and searching for what the deal is with that Flare token drop. So if any of you XRP heads, XRP army types are listening, let me know what's going on with the Flare token drop. What's up, Evgeny Theme 86, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you, and I love to see when listeners jump on, and I'm always curious as to where you're listening from. So Tether's in 5th place as a stable coin. Like I've said before, they just need to take the stable coins completely out of this list and the wrapped tokens, and just do the project oriented and give them their own list. Polkadot at 43.79 has been blowing up. It's down 1% in the past hour, but aside from that, it's up 27.3% in the past 7 days. Cardano is at $1.20. It's really been kind of going sideways this week. I do know that there's some developments happening on Cardano. I just don't know exactly what, but Cardano is actually starting to do some stuff. Uniswap at 31.18. 31.22. So Litecoin at 236.75. Chainlink 33.39 is doing very well, up 17.2%. I think Chainlink in the next month here is going to do very well. I just have a hunch. And Bitcoin Cash 665.97, and then Stellar 53 cents. And then Theta Network at 11.61. I bought a bunch of Theta Network last night. I'm considering this right now a dip, and I'm going with it. The BitTorrent token that I had, I went ahead and sold. I'm not married to BitTorrent, and I made some good money off of that huge pump. I bought it at 0.003 or 0.0029 cents, and then it made it to 0.01 penny, 0.012 cents yesterday, and by the time I got around to buying it, it was 0.011 cent. So, and selling it. So I sold it at 0.011 cent. At a penny. Okay, anyway. Hey, what's up, Italo Raw? So yeah, I made a good chunk of change off of that, and I took the profits from that, and I dumped everything into Theta Network. So yeah, but one thing I did not realize is I've never worked on the Tron network before, and BitTorrent is part of the Tron network, and it's based on the Tron blockchain. It's a fork of Filecoin. Basically, they just pretty much exactly copied the code, and that is a huge no-no for some cultures. But it is, actually, I'm kind of up in the air about this. A lot of, and I don't mean to culturally or racially stereotype, but a lot of cultures think that copying is okay, and specifically Asian cultures, and that's fine. I've been to trade shows, and I think, you always, I hate to be stereotypical, but you always see, the Chinese companies and the representatives over there taking pictures of your product, and then 6 months down the road, they come out with like the identical version. And the same thing has happened with Tron, with Filecoin. They copied the code exactly. Back in the day, they copied the Ethereum code exactly to the T. And then before Tron was on its own blockchain, it was on the Ethereum blockchain. And it was basically a copy of the Ethereum blockchain. And, they weren't really that apologetic about it. And I think that is a cultural thing. And I think that in Western cultures, we are just like, oh no, you should never copy. But now that I think about it, in Asian culture, it's a little more acceptable. And then I've been listening to this history of the Roman Empire, and it got me thinking. I was just like, you know what? Like, the Roman Empire never really came out with anything original of their own either. It was always a copy of something, and they took the best parts of every culture around them, and then they Romanized it, and then they made it better, and that's how they conquered the world. And in the same way, I can kind of see this type of same concept happening with China, and they're taking the best bits of all the cultures they see around them, and of the tech and everything like that, and copying it, and putting their tweaks on it, and streamlining it, and optimizing it, and making it better. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that Tron is better than Ethereum, but it's different, and it uses a lot of it. And BitTorrent, that whole token is a copy of Filecoin. Is it better or not? I don't know, but it's their own version of it. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to look at it as negative anymore. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Now that I've put it into context of the Roman Empire, and then the way that they took over and dominated the world, and basically have created a foundation for everything we think and believe nowadays. So anyway, yeah, interesting. So Italo Rawl says, what do you think about Theta? Do you think it can reach $40? I think Theta can easily reach $40, and I think it is on the near horizon, actually. Once the Theta 3.0 rolls out, I believe in June or July here, yeah, it's going to go probably well above $40. I bought, with that BitTorrent token that I sold yesterday, I bought a bunch of Theta, and super stoked. Even at these prices, I mean, fortunately, I was buying Theta way back when it was like 40 cents. So, yeah, I got turned on to Theta. Let's see. Well, I don't know how much I bought it for way back then, but let's take a quick look. I started buying Theta about this time last year. So, let's take a quick look at the year chart and see what's happened. In 1 year, it's gone up by 14,397.4%. So let's see if I can ever get this screen to load. Yeah, Theta, it has so much going for it. It's not just about a video streaming platform. I did see Decrypt Media put out a little explainer article on Theta in their learning section. So Theta has now been added to Decrypt Media's learning section, and they I haven't read the article, but the cover just basically explains it as a streaming video, decentralized streaming and bandwidth sharing platform. But that's not all it is. It is basically an Ethereum virtual machine like platform. It's basically a world computer with smart contracts enabled. It has a decentralized exchange on it and swaps, token swaps. You can mint your own tokens. You can create NFTs, and it is the #1 platform for NFTs right now. So there is tons of stuff going on. I wouldn't be surprised if you find Theta in every single TV in the future as part of a built-in content delivery network to substitute for all these centralized content delivery networks like Amazon and Netflix and stuff like that. I think we will be finding Theta TV, and every TV will be running a Theta Edge node as well. And the Edge node is the free software that you can download on your computer that will help you share your bandwidth and allow you to collect T-Fuel in exchange. So I can't seem to get this chart up and running. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is, why this chart is not pulling up. So I'll have to come back to that. But anyway, I was buying at this time last year, and it has gone up by 14,397.4%. So needless to say, doing pretty well on that. Let me see here. All right. So BitTorrent and Tron. Okay, so the reason I sold my BitTorrent, one is because I'm not married to any particular type of token, and then two, I wanted to capitalize on the major pump, and I don't see BitTorrent right now maintaining that pump. And part of it was because of this article, and I normally don't subscribe to FUD, and I don't really think it's FUD. I just think it is a critical look, and it was a very reasonable critical look. We decided to take a look at a place where potential BTT users reside, in the BitTorrent and uTorrent forum. For example, interestingly, there's not even a single mention of the new token Tron or the BitTorrent Speed project in general. Ernesto van der Sar, founder and editor-in-chief of Torrent Freak, a file-sharing focused media publication, wrote, "It doesn't mean there's no interest at all, but it looks like most of the outreach is targeted at crypto investors instead of uTorrent and BitTorrent users. Perhaps that will change later, but it certainly seems odd. After all, these uTorrent users are the ones who are expected to actually use BTT as a currency," he added. Meanwhile, the token is traded in high volumes on both Binance and Upbit. Binance lists Okay, all right. So, um, yeah. So the people that the BTT token is really supposed to help and use on this platform are not really talking about it that much. And this is the BitTorrent Tron TV graphical user interface. If I can get, man, my internet is just lagging. I think I got a billion things going on right now. I have a couple I have Theta here. Let me turn off my my edge compute here. I'm trying to free up some possible space because I think my graphics cards are being pushed to the max right now. So yeah, I'm not much of a torrenter, and so I don't really care that much about download speeds and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the interface here in Tron TV. Yeah, so man, this speed here. I have a folding at home client for my ARC folding at home going on right now. Let me go ahead and I'll show you this here real quick since I'm pulling it up so I can turn down the speed. This is something I signed up for, folding at home for ARC, and you can accumulate points and then you can earn ARC token that way as well. So wow, yeah. But anyway, I went down a rabbit hole last night comparing Tron and Ethereum, and obviously Ethereum is the more popular and more adopted and potentially superior product in a lot of ways. But I mean, Tron is not as bad as I thought it was. You see all over Twitter, and you see all this criticism of Tron founder Justin Sun here, right here, and people say he's arrogant and that he's a party boy, and that he copies projects and copies and pastes and doesn't have an original idea and is making announcements of announcements and whatever. That's his shtick. You can't say the dude is not successful. I don't want to highly criticize the guy. I mean, look, he makes a hell of a lot more money than I'm ever gonna make, and he has the Tron network, and it is doing very well right now. The Tron token has been doing very well. There actually has been a lot of building on top of the platform. They're partnering with the likes of Samsung, and so let's see here. Let's go back to the homepage of Tron and just take a quick look. They have. I think Tron is going to be kind of the Samsung Galaxy of the blockchain platforms. So working with Poloniex Exchange, Samsung, BitTorrent, Swisscom Blockchain, and Opera browser. So some good partnerships there. It is a Ethereum-like platform, but the transaction speeds are very high, 2,000 TPS transactions per second, and the fees are super, super low. To transfer a bunch of BitTorrent and to sell it, I only had to spend like 0.1 Tron, and that is minuscule. So the transaction volume is going up, as you can see here. When I was changing things back and forth, and I was using the BitTorrent wallet to sell my BitTorrent token, and I used Simple Swap because I don't have Binance or anything like that to buy the Theta network token, but I was sending it from here. And then another thing is I realized that I had to use Tron as gas in order to make the trade from BitTorrent to Theta via Simple Swap, and I didn't have any Tron. And I was like, oh crap, man, now I gotta go buy some Tron token. And so I did, and I bought some on Trust Wallet. I bought $50 worth because that was the minimum. And I transferred the Tron from Trust Wallet over here to this BitTorrent wallet. And I transferred 20 Tron because I didn't really know how much it was going to take. And I only needed 0.1 Tron to do a transaction to send my BitTorrent over to Simple Swap so I could trade for my Theta token. So I was just like, wow. this is interesting. And so over on my Trust wallet, I was stuck with about $40 worth of Tron token. And over here, I still had $20 worth of Tron token. And yeah, I not $20, 20 Tron tokens. And so I traded that $40 worth of Tron for some secret network tokens. And I got about 11 secret network tokens out of it. And I opened up my math wallet and put the secret tokens in there, and we'll hold on to those bad boys because I think secret network's gonna do some big things with the whole privacy feature, but that's a whole other episode. But anyway, I was just really impressed with how cheaply and quickly that the Tron transactions went in comparison to the Ethereum transactions. Everything was really easy and smooth, and yeah, don't dog on the Tron, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm not married to any one blockchain, and it's not my favorite project, but yeah, there's a reason why it's doing good. Let's see here. What Ethereum killer on-chain data shows competitor networks are still behind? So this article is obviously biased towards Ethereum, and it shows where Ethereum is. So I'm not talking any smack about Ethereum by looking at other blockchains here, because it's way above par. And then over here, I did look at a comparison between Tron and Ethereum. They are both working to be virtual machines. They both enable smart contracts. Yeah, they're both decentralized. So this article will focus on decentralization, network security, transaction speed, community size, and market value. It goes into what is Tron, a decentralized network that aims to build a trusted ecosystem for content creators. Tron has a niche focus towards like gambling and gaming and that type of stuff. So it's not really trying to be Ethereum. It was invented by Chinese investor Justin Sun in 2016 using Ethereum's ERC20 token. They later ditched the protocol for an independent native protocol in 2018. The reason why Tron and Ethereum are often compared is that the former was created on top of Ethereum, with code allegedly being stolen from the former. This has led to all kinds of trust issues on the Tron platform. And like I said before about the Roman Empire, it's not really, I don't think it's a negative thing anymore when I put it in that type of context. A decentralized open source blockchain featuring smart contracts, Ethereum is a platform for digital currency exchange and all forms of decentralized apps. On the Tron, in many cases, management seems to be really focused on the founder's success rather than improving the platform. Okay. So the platform, so let's see here. Tron versus Ethereum key differences. We've worked with both and analyzed digital coins long enough to settle the Tron versus Ethereum battle once and for all. Here's our 5 comparison metrics. Decentralization is at the core of crypto. Tron and Ethereum are both decentralized blockchains that completely eliminate third-party involvement. Ethereum aims to create a worldwide decentralized network. Tron focuses on eliminating third parties in the digital creator space, so it's more niche than ETH. Despite both supporting development and deployment of decentralized applications, Ethereum has more dApps and nodes deployed on their network. More nodes and dApps on Ethereum means that ETH is more decentralized than TRX. At the time of writing, the total number of ETH nodes is 9,155. In contrast, the total number of Tron nodes is just above 480, only 25 of which participate in transaction consensus, because Tron is delegated proof of stake, in which they delegate specific nodes to do all the heavy lifting. So Ethereum wins the decentralization battle. Network security. Ethereum is heavily invested in network security, making it one of the most hack-proof peer-to-peer networks live today. It's extremely secure ever since the hack that happened with the whole MakerDAO hack. That can be said for Tron too. So let's see here. The mainnet itself is extremely secure with improvements across the entire network since the incident to avoid any further breaches. I think they meant to say that can't be said for Tron. Even though their updates to their bug bounties programs are scarce, there's not too much data around any of their breaches. With both networks doing a good job at the mainnet level, the difference lies in how well their third-party dApps are being developed. For each new dApp on either network, security becomes a concern, therefore requiring strict guidelines for developers to follow. On the ETH side, the documentation is well laid out with clear guidance on how to make the dApp secure. For Tron, they've only found a best practices document that doesn't necessarily relate to the development of decentralized apps. Wow, there's a lot of grammatical errors in here. It's clear that Ethereum has worked more on their developer docs in regards to security. So so Ethereum wins on security. Transaction speed, the size of speeds within the blockchain system varies depending on block time, its size, network traffic, and transaction fees. Being to different networks today, Tron and Ethereum have big differences on how long it takes to complete consensus. And yes, I did see this firsthand whenever I was interacting with Tron, and I was very impressed with Tron. For companies whose aim it is to become the future of decentralization and finance, this has to be put into high consideration to satisfy the needs of the customers. So until Ethereum 2.0 comes out, Tron will be the clear winner in transaction speed for sure. Currently, Tron's transactions take up to 15 seconds, whereas Ethereum's take up to 6 minutes. Tron won on transaction speed. Community support. The growth and adoption of cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Tron is highly dependent on the support received from their respective communities. Now, this article here was written in November 18th, so it's been a minute. And since then, Tron has been getting a lot of community support. So this may change. Ethereum has over 450k active followers on Reddit and Twitter, while Tron has 70,000 followers on Reddit and 490k followers on Twitter. So Ethereum social ranking of 23% to Tron's 9.6%. Due to this, it's clear that ETH wins the community support battle for realm of supporters. So Ethereum won the community support battle, but I wonder if that will be not so huge of a margin of a win now that Tron has BitTorrent and a lot of these partnerships really blossoming. So we'll see what happens with that. And then market value, obviously Ethereum is going to be the clear winner in market value. As of the 17th November 2020, Tron has a market cap of 1.77 billion, while Ethereum tops at 53.32 billion, according to Cointelegraph. The cryptocurrency ecosystem is, however, a volatile economic space. The coin at the top can find itself at the bottom in a few months, which is true. So Ethereum won the market valuation battle. I mean, I'll link this in the description, but it is a good article and a comparison between the two. Benefits of Tron over Ethereum: transaction speed. Scalability. TRX is more scalable than ETH, has better processing speed and room for growth, which is much needed for a decentralized network. Technology, controversies aside, Tron's technology is said to be more advanced than Ethereum's varying consensus algorithm and currency, which is their delegated proof of stake. Until Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, I think Tron will have more advanced technology. With a focus on empowering content creators like game developers and artists, Tron offers true value to their workflow. So Tron does have a content focus and a specific niche: game developers, artists, gambling sites, and stuff like that. And Ethereum is kind of more of a catch-all in a lot of ways, but it does focus on DeFi thanks to its smart contracts. It's the current leader of the current DeFi ecosystem. So Ethereum has that for it. Ethereum has the lion's share of market capital. Ethereum is more secure and more decentralized than Tron. So, Ethereum is much more valuable, and Tron is more scalable. So, which one do you want for whatever you're doing? And like I've said before, there's room for everybody. People always talk about the Ethereum killer: Cardano, Polkadot, Zilliqa, Theta, Tron, but the gold is in the use case, and everybody has different reasons for using different blockchains. There's room for everybody, and there's room for Tron too, just like there's room for the Samsung Galaxy and the mobile phone arena. Anyway, I just was curious about Tron, and as I was working with Tron yesterday, in this whole BitTorrent trade and transaction and how smoothly it went and quickly and cheaply it went, I was impressed. So I was like, man, I want to dig in a little bit and see what the deal is with Tron. All I've heard is negative stuff and people talking a lot of crap about the founder and all this stuff. But I try to keep an open mind and really examine and dig deep into a lot of this stuff and not just believe the hype. So Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So don't believe the hype. Yes. So let me see here. Let me go ahead and get this day started. I'm gonna be chilling out at home. Might go skateboarding, and I think I might pop on YouTube Live later this evening. So if you want to come on, I'll figure out a time and announce it on Twitter. So I'll go and do a live stream on YouTube. I don't normally do YouTube. I'm always doing Theta, but I've been getting a lot of interaction from listeners and watchers on YouTube lately. If you are still watching at this point in the video, thanks. But give me a thumbs up, and it helps the algorithm and everything. I did put some links where you can help support me, even though I'm not bumming for money. But if you find value in what I do, yeah, why not, man? I'll take some crypto. Like I said, I eventually want to get into working in crypto in some capacity, full time, and get out of what I do. Even though I'm thankful for my job and I'm thankful to contribute to society, I can see increasingly that the crypto space is where my passion lies. So yeah. All right. Well, you have a good day. Be nice to each other. Be nice to me. All right. I will talk to you later. All right. Bye.